So I'll record now, sorry. It'll be easy for you to find. Saw, just S-A-W, saw.
Saw.
Now remember, where does the tongue go when we do the A-W?
So the bottom?
Not just the bottom, though. The space is really important, guys. So these are your upper teeth, and these are your lower teeth, and this is your tongue, of course. And we got to remember that the teeth here, this is very hard. It's like bone, and then from here it gets soft. Okay, so you need to stick your tongue in the soft part, not here. That's the wrong area. Not this hair. Right here. It has to go here, and then the jaw comes down. So get the tongue there, and then ah.
Saw.
Yes, saw.
Saw.
Very good. Don't move the tongue. Saw.
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 Watch my tongue. Saw.
Saw.
Good. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yes, sorry.
Sorry.
Still hearing a bit of an O, but it's better. Really focus on your AW. Every time you hear me talking about an AW word, I want you to practice, make a list. 2 weeks later, bring the list and let's practice, okay?
Yeah. Sorry.
Good, very good. Vasi, say it again.
You're 40 minutes late.
Be angry. Be angry, Vasi.
Me?
Yeah.
You're 40 minutes late. What happened?
You're an actor now. Better than Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is a terrible actor. Mikiko, I got held up.
I got held up.
Do you mind if I heat this muffin up?
Do you mind if I heat this muffin up?
Jang, mute your mic, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. One more time, Mikiko.
Do you mind if I heat this muffin up?
Do you mind if I...
Do you mind if I...
Mind if I...
Mind if I...
Do you mind if I...
Do you mind if... Do you mind if I... Do you mind if I...
Good, more D. Do you mind if I...
Do you mind if I...
Open the window?
Open the window?
Do you mind if I...
Do you mind if I...
Say it again?
Do you mind if I heat this muffin up?
Good job.
Open the door.
Very good, very good. This was okay.
Sorry.
Who's this?
Elena,
You said you were gonna
you said you were gonna
be here a certain time.
be here a certain time.
You said you were gonna be here a certain time.
You said you were gonna be here a certain time.
Excellent. Very good. There you go. Much more natural. Good job.
Thank you.
Bertha, this one again?
All.
Good. Give me the whole sentence.
And this all means what?
Yeah. She does it. And this all means what?
And this all means what?
Perfect. Back to Francisco. From very far away. Oh, I think he hit the wrong button. Well, he'll come back. Let me go. Who is Marathon? Who's this?
Me. Mikiko.
I'm not running in the marathon.
I'm not running in a marathon.
In the marathon?
In a marathon.
Mary.
Marathon.
Yes. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Lesson 2.
Lesson 2. Benita, mute your mic, please.
Okay.
I'm not running in the marathon.
I'm not running in the marathon.
Good, very good. Who is Himalayan? Is that George? Yeah, George, you did a really good job there. Himalayan walking shoe.
Himalayan walking shoe.
Himalayan.
Himalayan. Getting late. Himalayan walking shoe.
I'll set an alarm.
I'll set an alarm.
Good. Set in. Like engine set in. Set in.
I'll set an alarm.
Set an alarm.
Set an alarm. I'll set an alarm.
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 Good. I'll set an alarm.
I'll set an alarm.
But I'm not gonna.
But I'm not gonna.
I'll set an alarm, but I'm not gonna turn my life upside down.
I'll set an alarm, but I'm not gonna turn my life completely upside down for this guy.
Perfect. Francisco, you hit the wrong button. Are you ready?
All right. I hit the wrong button.
That's okay.
Where am I now? Which line?
From very far away.
Where is it? Oh, from very far away.
To compete
To compete
in a very difficult race.
in a very difficult race.
From very far away to compete in a very difficult race.
From very far away to compete in a very difficult race.
Be careful with the very. It's the R touching. Very.
Very.
Good. He's put his faith in you.
He's put his faith in you.
Good. TH. Faith in you.
Faith in you.
I'm a little concerned.
I'm a little concerned.
I'm a little concerned.
I'm a little concerned.
Good. Much better. Very good. Who's that? Nobody? Who said, oh, shoot? Okay, everybody can repeat at home. That's my muffin. That's my muffin. That's my muffin. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Who's Elaine here?
That's my muffin. That's my muffin. Oh, shoot.
Who's this one here?
Not say anything.
Good. Good job, Nabil. Be careful with the TH. Anything.
Anything.
More TH. Anything.
Anything.
You're saying ting. I don't want, watch. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Anything? No. Anything.
Anything.
Good. Don't bite too hard. Anything.
Anything.
Thing.
Thing.
That sounds better. Be careful with your TH, okay?
Okay.
Mikiko. Is it Mikiko? Who's this?
You misset the timer.
It's Nabil again. You misset the timer? The timer?
The timer.
You misset.
The timer.
No, watch me. You misset the timer?
You misset the timer.
Good. Yes. Good TH. Good TH.
Thank you.
Who's this?
Me.
You're doing really good today, Jay. We'll see you at the race, okay?
We'll see you at the race, okay?
Good. One more time. We'll see you at the race, okay?
We'll see you at the race, okay?
At the race.
At the race.
Good job. Very good, Jay.
Thank you.
I think it's George. I got to take over this whole operation.
I gotta take over this whole operation.
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 One more time.
I gotta take over this whole operation.
Much better, much better. This is Elena. Human bacteria Frappe.
Human bacteria Frappe.
Yeah, very good. Couple of short A's there. And the last one, better than this one again?
I open up the windows.
Yeah, very good, yeah. All the windows.
I open up all the windows.
Great job. Keep those THs strong. Very good, very good. We got a big group of people here again today. And I'm not going to do the swearing section. So I'll stop with Seinfeld. We'll go to the next DDM. But is there something that you want to practice? Let me know. No problem. I understand, Mohammed. Any questions? Go ahead, Bertha.
Could I ask?
Bertha, then Mikiko.
That's okay. Mikiko can go first because, you know.
Okay,
That's okay.
Mikiko?
Thank you. I just want to know the pronunciation of Frappe or Frappe.
In America,
The last
Frappe.
Frappe.
Yeah.
Like F-R-P.
F-R-A-P. Like, it's just like trap, but Frappe.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And if you go to Starbucks, what do they have? A Frappuccino. Yeah, Frappuccino. This is something that you get at Starbucks. I don't know if they're in your country. In Korea, they had it, Frappuccino. But yeah, in America, Frappuccino. Frappe is the idea.
Can I ask you a question for the DDM?
Yep, let me go to Berta first and then Francisco. Go ahead, Berta.
Okay.
It was about that word. So that word, frappe, is a French word.
I think it's Italian, Frappe.
Oh, Italian? Okay. And also I noticed that in race, the pronunciation is race, right?
It's French. Sorry, Frappe is French. It is French. One more time, Berta.
Frappe.
Yeah, Frappe is French. It is French.
Frappe is French. Yeah, I have another question in this word, pronunciation in race.
Mm.
When we said race with a C, it's pronounced like an S, right?
Yes.
And raise, when you raise a kid, it's pronounced with a Z.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely. You guys, I'm looking at the, excuse me, I'm looking at the dictionary for this word. And according to the dictionary, the pronunciation is frappe, frappe. However, Jerry pronounced it frappe, and I have a feeling, including me, most Americans would probably say frappe. But again, according to the dictionary, you are supposed to say frappe. So if you like coffee, then when you go to the coffee shop, I recommend you say frappe, not frappe. Otherwise, people will think you're country like me. Francisco, go ahead.
Yeah, the DDM 362.
Yeah.
The third advertisement.
Hold on a second. I have to dig that one up. We'll go together here. Actually, no. Hold on. Sorry. 362. Let me save that one for later, okay, Francisco?
Okay.
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 Anything else for 367 or 365?
Sorry. Can I ask one more?
Sure.
This is we didn't practice, but the guy said the George doesn't know what he got in store for him.
Yep.
So when do you use this expression? It's always negative? What God is
Not
for
always.
him.
Not always. The sentence is, he doesn't know what will actually happen. And usually he thinks it will be, usually the context is he thinks it will be easy, but it's going to be really tough. That's the idea. That's how we usually use it. Is it possible to be really great? Excuse me. It's possible. But I'm going to say 80, 90, 95% of the time, he doesn't know what will actually happen, and it's going to be much more difficult, much more tough, much more stressful. Generally, I will say that's how it's used.
Thank you.
Yep.
I write down. Thank you.
Anything else? I'll switch lessons here. We'll get everybody else speaking. Don't worry, everybody. I'm going to close that out. Open up. No, not this one. Excuse me. We're not going to do turkeys. I did turkeys earlier. Oh, come on. I'm hitting everyone except the right one. Voters vote, but electors elect. What we're going to do here is basically a sentence for each person. If the sentence is too short, I'll give you a little bit more, but this is basically how I'm going to run it. So I'll highlight what you should do. Some people are going to get lucky. They're going to have a long sentence, but most people, it's going to be about this much. I'll try and keep it the same. We'll go through everybody. This time I'll start at the top, and we'll start with Beditha for the we're doing 366. Voters vote, but electors elect. And Beditha, I'll have you do this section, and then we'll go to Elena, Everton, George, Jiangmin, etc. So Beditha, start us off.
Okay. Voters vote, but electors elect. Every 4 years, we go to the polls to vote for the nation's chief executive, the president.
Elena.
During campaign season, we hear a lot of talk about something called the Electoral College.
Everton?
But what exactly is this college, and how does it work? Well, it's not a college at all, but a process.
Jiangmin?
No, it's me, right?
I'm sorry, George. I'm sorry, George.
It's how Americans elect a president and vice president every 4 years. Who came up with this process?
Jiangmin.
None other than our founding fathers, the framers of the Constitution.
Nice job. Jay.
Under this system, Americans do not actually vote directly for a president and vice president.
Nice job. Hold on a second. Mikiko.
Instead, they select a group of people who have pledged to vote for their chosen candidate. These people are known as the electors.
Very good. Keep going here. Yeah, again, I apologize if it's too short. We'll get you more. Don't worry. So let's go. Paulo, I'll give Paulo all this. Paulo, you got lucky.
Let's go. So why not just vote for a candidate directly? The founding fathers thought that it would be too chaotic and prone to error, and instead designed the Electoral College system.
Nice. Vasi, you're lucky too. You get the whole section there.
Here's how it works. Each U.S. state gets a different number of electors equal to the number of that state's U.S. senators, always 2, plus its number of U.S. representatives, determined by the size of the state's population.
Yeah, excellent job. I'll just be real picky. Excuse me. Francisco, there you go. Francisco?
Who are these electors? In most cases, political parties choose them based on party service and loyalty.
Nice. Let's go. Berta, we'll do more. We'll do one more round.
Okay. The vast majority of U.S. states have a winner-take-all system. Whoever wins the most popular votes in that state gets all the state's electoral votes.
And Elena, I'm going to keep them shorter this time, guys.
Like many compromises, the Electoral College system is not perfect.
Very good. Everton.
It's got one major quirk. The candidate who wins the presidency may not be the one who gets the most popular votes.
Good. And George.
George. This has happened several times in history. Rutherford B. Hayes in 1876, Benjamin Harrison in 1888, and George W. Bush in 2000.
Very good. Jiang Nguyen right here.
Yeah, despite its quirks, the Electoral College has proved to be a solid, lasting compromise.
Nice. Jay, finish us out.
And remains one of the many stable foundations laid out by America's founding fathers. Have a burning question as history.
Nice job, guys. And Paolo, Vassi, Francisco, if we got something, if you want to repeat something, let me know. I'll get you to speak. Don't worry. Let's start up with Bertha here again. Are these the same or are they different pronunciations, Berta?
They're the same.
One more time, please.
Voters vote, but electors elect.
Even more. Voters vote, but electors elect.
Voters vote, but electors elect.
Perfect. Try this again.
For the nation's chief executive.
Great.
May I ask a quick question?
Yep.
Is it elect or elect?
Both are fine. Elector is perfect. Most Americans will say, like a short I, elector. But elector, you're going to hear all.
All right, thanks.
And let me go to Alan up. It's possible to say campaign. Most Americans are going to say campaign. So your pronunciation during campaign season, no problem. But let's just practice too. During campaign season.
During campaign season.
And let's do the opposite. During campaign season.
During campaign season.
And I like that better. Personally, I like the big short A, campaign.
Campaign.
Good, good. A lot of talk.
A lot of talk.
Good. We hear a lot of talk about something called...
We hear a lot of talk about something called...
No. Keep the AW. Both the greens are AW. Talk.
Talk.
Call.
Call.
We hear a lot of talk about something called...
We hear a lot of talk about something called...
Something called...
Something called...
I'm hearing too much O. Let's make the AW really long. Called.
Called.
Good. Something called.
Something called.
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 Good. That's better. Make that. I think what's wrong is your lips are too round, so you push here to make the sound called.
Called.
Yes. Something called.
Something called.
Yeah, that sounds better, believe it or not. It's too much, but it's better than the O. So I want you to try and find this in the recording and just listen to yourself before and after, okay?
Okay.
Electoral College.
Electoral College.
And many Americans do say Electoral College. Sometimes we say the O, sometimes we don't, okay?
Okay.
Everton, exactly.
Exactly.
But what exactly?
But what exactly?
It's not a college at all.
It's not a college at all.
Good. It's not a college at all.
It's not a college at all.
Great. Very good. Very good. Nice job. Much better than Elena. Just joking. Please laugh. I'm sorry. George, electa.
Electa.
It's how Americans elect a president.
It's how Americans elect a president.
Electa. Keep that T, that duh. Elect a president.
Elect a president. It's how Americans elect a president.
One more.
It's how Americans elect a president.
One more. Each time you're one of them is missing. One more time.
It's how Americans elect a president.
Better. It's how Americans elect a president.
It's how Americans elect a president.
Electa.
Electa. It's how Americans elect a president.
Yes. Process.
100. 100.
Process.
Process.
Good. You said process.
Who came up with this process? Process. Who came up with this process?
Process is possible, but very rare. Really.
Correct. I agree with you. Process.
That's good. And I said process is possible, but it's very rare.
Correct.
Let's go to Chang Nguyen. None other than?
None other than?
Keep your TH. None other than?
Yeah. None other than?
Good. None other than our founding fathers.
None other than our founding fathers.
Good. A little more TH. None other than?
None other than?
Other than?
Other than?
Good. One more time. Other than?
Other than?
Much better. None other than?
None other than?
Very good. Very good. The framers.
The framers.
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 Good. Of the Constitution.
Of the Constitution.
Great job. Nice job.
Yeah, thank you.
J. Under this system.
Under this system.
Good. Let's put the S's together. This system.
This system.
Don't stop. This system.
This system.
Good. Under this system.
Under this system.
A little bit, let's change the intonation, the stress. Under this system.
Under this system.
Good. That's good. Don't stop the S's. Under this system.
Under this system.
That's too fast. One more.
Under this system.
I liked it. Not too bad. So listen again. This is.
This is.
This is.
This is.
Not bad. So what I'm doing is this is. This is.
This is.
Good. This is.
This is.
Not bad, not bad. I want you to listen to this. I'm recording and I'll upload. I want you to listen to this and practice, okay?
Okay.
You said, I think you said directly, which is possible. Directly is possible too, but I want you guys to get used to vote directly.
Vote directly.
Great. Try and keep the T. We do cancel it, but try and keep it. Vote directly.
Vote directly.
That was that was a stop sound. That was good. I'll take that. Vice President.
Vice President.
More V. Vice.
Vice.
Good job. Great job. Good job, Jay.
Thank you.
Next. They select a group of people.
They select a group of people.
Known as electors.
Known as electors.
Known as electors.
Known as electors.
Known as
known as electors.
Domo arigato.
You are welcome. Thank you.
Next, is it Paolo? Yes. Now, Paolo, you said candidate. Is that correct or is that incorrect?
Once in a while I hear candidate.
Yep. Yes. So usually, everybody, I tell you ATE as a noun should be candidate, candidate. And in this video, they said candidate. But yes, it's a unique word, not common, and we do say candidate as a noun. Generally, yeah. I want you guys to remember So say them both, candidate, candidate.
Yep. I listened to this in a movie, I guess. Yeah, candidate. Yeah, it's true. It's
Good.
True.
Founding fathers.
Founding fathers.
Good. Keep that TH. Good TH. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Try this.
Mm-hmm. And state design.
Much better. Remember, the second D needs to be a little stronger, and instead designed the Electoral College.
And instead designed the Electoral College system.
And instead designed the Electoral College system.
And instead designed the Electoral College system.
Great job. Very good. And
you, sir.
Then we had, Vasi, you said D, which is fine, but say it faster.
Determined.
Exactly. D is going to be more.
It's got to be schwa instead of what I said, and it was like determined.
Yeah. And
okay.
Once again, determined is absolutely fine. It really is fine. Nope. And I actually, for speaking, I prefer you say determined.
Okay. I didn't even recognize I said something.
and see, and everybody, if you heard what Vasi said, that's important. If you really are speaking naturally, I'll give you flexibility in pronunciation. I just want everybody to recognize my way. But there's many more ways than just my way. So that's why if you are doing it naturally and it's not wrong, that's great. That's really excellent. It's my way or the highway. Francisco, who are these electors?
Who are these electors?
And we do say electors. It's possible, like Bertha earlier, electors. That's possible, but almost always electors. Based on party service and loyalty.
Based on party service and loyalty.
Good. Give me more R. Not potty, but party. Party.
Party.
Watch my mouth. I'll do this word and I'll do this word. Potty, 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 party. Party. Potty, 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 party. 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 So you can probably see, hopefully you can see, my tongue moving for the R. Try both, Francisco.
Party, party, party.
Good. Say. Go green, white, green, white, green, white.
Party, 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 party. Oh, party,
Repeat after me.
party.
Let's repeat. I want you to say, first of all, I want you to recognize the sound. Am I saying number 1 or am I saying number 2? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Potty.
1,
Potty.
1,
Party.
1.
That was 2.
Oh,
Party.
2.
Potty.
1,
Potty.
1,
Party.
2,
Party.
2.
Good job. Very good. Now, I want you to say number 1. So I'll do this and you say it.
Party, party,
It's got to be faster. Potty.
party,
Good. That's the speed.
party, party,
Good. And it's got to be a little faster at the end. Party. Party.
party,
Good.
party,
Faster.
party,
Yes.
party, party.
Party. The same party and party. The d, that's a flap T. It's got to be the same, but the pa is really fast. The par is much shorter. Potty, potty, potty,
Party,
party, party,
party,
party.
party, party.
So you're doing good. This is perfect. I'll highlight the perfect. The par is perfect, and the potty D is perfect. You need to somehow combine these two, and it will be perfect. It's not easy, okay?
Okay.
Who was this? That was back at the top. That was Berta.
The vast majority. Can I practice very quick? Party and party. Party. Party.
Give me more flat.
Party. 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 Party.
So let's go again. I'm going to change it to this. Let's go to this first. Pot and par. So pot.
Okay. Pot.
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 Par.
Par.
No touching. Good. Par.
Par.
No touching. Perfect. Pot.
Pot.
Touching. Great job. So pot, par, very good. Now the tough thing is the flat. Potty.
Party.
Number 1. Potty.
Party.
Potty.
Party.
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 Not bad. It's the same as J. Your potty flap T is perfect. The party flap T, if we could combine it, it would be great. Really tough.
All right. Thank you.
You bet.
Practice.
It's a tough one. My next victim was Elena. This one right here, please.
The Electoral College.
Great job. How many pronunciations for this word?
3.
Yes. Can you say them?
That, the, and what else?
That's okay. So the, the. Many students have kind of a the, and there is no the pronunciation, and that's what I'm getting you on. Especially my next victim was Everton. I killed him on the. So that's right. There are 3 in America, 3 good pronunciations. The, which is perfect. The. Normal conversation pretty fast. The. And of course, in front of a vowel, the. Paolo, go ahead.
You can continue. You can continue explaining it. Like,
Okay.
finish out.
I'm done.
Oh, okay. I hurt my mouth yesterday, and I got something called after. How can you pronounce this?
I never heard of it. Yeah, I would say aphtha. I never heard of it though. Aphtha.
It's an English word.
It's probably only doctors use it though.
Yeah, the pronunciation is confused for me.
Yeah, we would just say a cold sore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cold sore is something worse.
According to the dictionary, the pronunciation is aftha, with an F. But yeah. Okay, save those questions for the end because I know Francisco has one too.
Okay.
Let me go to Everton. It's got one major quirk.
It's got one major quirk.
Perfect. Do this.
Who wins the presidency?
This one?
May not be the one.
Is it the one or the one?
The one. Oh, because the W. Oh, yeah, the one.
Yeah, great job. That's right. Now, to be honest, it's okay. You can say the one, but actually we don't need to. We can say the one because one is actually a W. Great job. And there you go.
Who gets the most popular votes?
Gets the most?
Gets the most?
Gets the most?
Gets the most?
Okay, whole section one more time.
Who gets the most oh, okay. The candidate who wins the presidency may not be...
I'll start over.
Oh, sorry. Okay. The candidate who wins the presidency may not be the one who gets the most popular votes.
Your last one. One more.
The candidate who wins the presidency may not be the one who gets the most popular votes.
Good job. If you guys are having a problem with the and you're saying this is a great section to practice. Let me go to George. I remember this was George. It's actually Rutherford.
Rutherford?
Yeah, very
Rutherford
name. Rutherford.
You know, like a Martin Luther. Oh, with a U, Luther King. Rutherford.
Yeah, but it's not. Good point. So Martin Luther, but
King, yes.
Rutherford. Yeah, that's a good point.
How do you know how do you know that you have to pronounce with the A, Rutherford?
Because I'm a genius. I don't know.
Instinct, by instinct.
Because I've heard it. So if I hadn't ever heard it, I would probably be inclined to say Rutherford. I might be inclined to say Rutherford.
Rutherford, yeah, just like a Martin Luther King.
Right, and I bet, I'm just guessing, but I bet there are Americans who say Rutherford. But again, Rutherford is the typical way.
The most common, okay.
My next is Jiangwen. Let's make it despite its quirks.
Despite its quirks.
Despite its quirks.
Yeah, despite its quirks.
Let's get some linking here, Jiangwen. Despite its.
Despite its.
Good job. Despite its quirks.
Yeah. Despite its quirks.
One more. Despite its quirks.
Despite its quirks.
I like. Is that your child in the background?
Yeah. My daughter.
Your daughter? How old is she?
Yeah, 3 years old.
3 years old. I only know one Vietnamese expression. Cảm ơn.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
One more time. Despite its quirks.
Despite its
Good. Quirks.
cost.
So it's like, say this, work,
Work.
say this, were. Good. Were. Work. Quirk. That's it. Despite its quirks.
Despite its quirks.
Perfect. Is it the or the?
The
Electoral College.
the electoral college.
College. Good. The Electoral College.
The electoral college. Sorry, electoral.
Yeah, so we have two. We can say electoral and electoral. They're both okay,
Yeah.
but I want you to go slow. Electoral.
Yeah, thank you.
Great job. J. Foundations.
Foundations.
Stable foundations laid out by.
Stable foundations laid out by.
Good. And I'm gonna work on intonation a bit. Stable foundations laid out by.
Stable foundation laid out by.
Great. America's founding fathers.
America's founding fathers.
Great job. Do this whole thing one more time.
And remains one of the many stable foundations laid out by American founding fathers.
Not too bad. It's only your second hangout with me, and you're doing very good. Keep up the hard work. I'll be monitoring you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, questions. And I know some of you may want to practice more. Absolutely. Find a section, and we'll practice it. Otherwise, hold your peace. Questions, practice, comments? Mikiko, go ahead.
Thank you. I want to practice the word error. Can I read the sentence?
Yep.
The error. What was it? The founding fathers thought it would be too chaotic and prone to error, and instead design the electoral college system.
Good. Do the blue section.
It would be too chaotic and prone to error.
That's enough. I would prefer error. Watch my lips. Error. But error is okay. Watch that again. Error. Error is good. I prefer error. So kind of like a real. But error is good too. Both are acceptable. Try it again. It would be too chaotic and prone to error.
It would be too chaotic and prone to error.
I'll accept it. Again, I prefer more, an extra R syllable, but that's actually fine. Many Americans will say error. It's like mirror. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. It's not mirror. Perfect pronunciation, mirror. But many Americans, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. So in the situation, we know it's mirror, even though we say mirror, mirror. It's just a little bit long, and that's what you did. Error, error, which is good.
Okay. Error. Too much? Is that too much?
No, too much is this. Error.
Okay. Error.
Try too much.
Error.
Good. Say it that way.
Okay. Prone to error.
Much better, much better.
Okay, thank you.
But it sounds like air, like an airplane.
No, exactly, yeah. That's fine. As long as it's a really long R. Error. Yes, you can sound just like airplane air. Yes, and then make the R very long.
Thank you.
Francisco, you had a question on 62?
Yes.
I have to find it. I moved the folder. My goodness, year 4. Let me download it. Answers. Download. Showing folder. 62. Okay, which section here in 62?
Yeah, third one. Yeah, yes, okay. The woman photo with wood. Okay, and there are actually many lines, about 5, but I wonder what these all lines about. I think they have no relations each other. But
Did you watch the video?
Sorry?
Did you watch the video?
Yeah, sure.
So what is the guy looking at on his phone? He's looking on his phone. What is he looking at?
I don't remember exactly.
He's looking at a dating app. Okay? Have you ever heard of a dating app?
No.
So what a dating app is, do you know Twitter?
Yes.
Okay, so it's like, have you used Twitter?
No.
Okay, have you used Facebook?
Not really.
What do you have in Korea that's similar?
Yeah, we have Kakao Talk, for example.
Have you used Kakao Talk?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so this is the way a dating app is. You go to Kakao Talk and you look up somebody. You look up Shane Peterson, and then you see Shane Peterson, and then it has a sentence, good English coach. And then you go, and then what you do is you say, oh, I like him, you click. If you don't like him, you swipe. And then another English coach John, funny English coach, nah. And then a woman, English coach Sue, beautiful English coach, ooh, I like. So in this situation, this section is one woman. And instead of reading the information, she's there talking. Me. And then we see another woman, a different woman. Instead of reading, she's talking. I'd sneak out for you. And then another woman. You look very trainable. So this is the idea. And finally, the last woman for the dating app is this lady with the Doritos. And she says, I'm a youthful 32. Yeah. And he accepts. That's the idea.
Okay. I got it now. Okay, thank you.
Yep. That was bothering you for many weeks.
Yeah.
Good, I'm glad I helped you. If there are no other questions, I'll be sad and happy at the same time. Happy because it means you're a bunch of geniuses. Sad because... Paolo, go ahead.
It seems to be a little strange for me to ask this, but when a woman says, I am looking for a real man to be the father to my son, because not the father of my son.
No, I agree. But in this situation, she has a son, right?
Mm-hmm.
So who is the father of her son?
Another man.
Right. We don't know. John, right?
Mm-hmm.
He ran away. Right?
Yeah.
So this boy will always have a father. The father of him will always be John. Even if John dies, he's still the father of the boy.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, for example, I have a friend, his name is Tim, and he's not a brother of me, but he's a brother to me. What does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like a brother.
Yeah.
And
that's
that's what she's looking for. She's looking for a father, for a real man to be a father to her son, like a real father. Okay?
I got it.
Good
She
question.
needs a substitute. Father to my son, it seems strange to me, but now I can understand.
Yep. And it is a big one. Yeah.
Thank you, sir, again.
We were talking about this election, and we had these maps. And do you guys remember I showed you the map of counties in the video? In America, they have 3,141 counties in the U.S., and Donald Trump won 2,600 counties, and Hillary won 500 counties. People were asking me, and this is just new information. FYI, for your information. I thought that was really interesting, very interesting.
That was my question, but still confused me. So they take the popular vote. That means every single vote, right? So if they can correct those votes, number of the votes, why they conduct electoral election? It's
because
useless.
no. So if the election were do you know what a county is?
Small
Area.
Small area.
So if America's democracy were based on counties, who wins? Trump. But when it comes to popular vote, actual vote, who won?
The Clinton.
That's right, Hillary, yes. So it's a question of, why is it different? It's because some counties have so many more people, like Los Angeles and New York City and Chicago. Los Angeles, New York City, and Chicago, almost 70–80% Hillary. That's where all the people are. But can you imagine only city people, not joking, 3 cities in America. Actually, if they removed California, Donald Trump wins the popular vote and the Electoral College. So if we keep California and only have the popular vote, California decides the election. So America is a very big place. It's like if we look at Japan, can you imagine Osaka deciding every year who Japan's prime minister is?
But still, the popular vote means count every
okay,
vote, right?
But there's something else too. And this is a question, is the United States a democracy? Yes or no?
Yes.
No, it's not.
No?
No, it's not a democracy. It's a republic. And a republic actually is very different from a democracy. A republic is a group of states. And the idea is every state must be equal. Again, Donald Trump won, I think, 32 states, and Hillary won 18 states, something like that. I can find out. How many states did Trump win? Hold up. Yeah, they're not going to tell me. It's not that easy. Anyway, it should be easy. I just have to count them. But I think it must be about this. But then people will say, yeah, but Trump, he won the states with very few people, the country states, and country people are ignorant. They don't know anything. So they said, okay, yeah, you're right. So state democracy is not a good idea. So therefore, we're going to make the Electoral College. And that Electoral College considers the population. Therefore, California is much more powerful than Wisconsin because California has more people. So it is more powerful, but Wisconsin, we can't ignore Wisconsin. Wisconsin has some power. So America is not a democracy, it's a republic. If it were a republic democracy, every state would be equal. But that's not good because California has more people than Wisconsin. So they created the Electoral College, which considers the population, but also gives minimal power to every state. So every state comes in with power. If you have a lot of people, you do get more power, but it's a balanced system. Does that make sense?
Yes, but it's like
You don't like it?
Now I understand, but later maybe I think about it again. Maybe I'll be deceived. I feel like I'm deceived or something. You know, it's not true. Or at that moment I understand. You convinced me, but later maybe I'll have another question.
That's fine. Yeah, you keep thinking about it. And Mikiko, Americans are confused too. But I'll tell you something interesting. When the person you like wins, it's a good system. When the person you like loses, it's a bad system. And this happens all the time.
And I was so surprised that the California wanted to be independent.
Yeah.
After the Queen to lose. It was quite an interesting story.
Yeah, I hope California becomes independent.
California is going to be a sanctuary all the time.
Yeah, yeah. They're gonna.
Brazil is different.
California
Brazil is different, Coach.
California has always been very liberal, even from Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan used to be a Democrat, and then he changed. He became Republican. But California, it's because it's very artistic, and artistic people tend to be very liberal, and liberal people tend to be anti corporation, anti-structure. They like freedom, but it's a very interesting thing. Anyway, yeah, California has always been unique. That's why in the 1960s, the hippies loved California. It was California dreaming, and in the 1960s, my mother's generation, and she tells me about it, everything was California, freedom, peace, you know, no rules, nothing. It's like that. Yeah.
Where are you living right now? In Chicago?
Yeah.
State Illinois?
Yep.
Okay.
Coach, in Brazil we are sure of one thing. In Brazil, no matter who wins, if we like it or not, we are screwed anyway.
Amen.
Yep.
Jay, did you have a question?
Yeah, I have about the R sound.
Yes. How?
I can you hear me?
Yep.
Party. I want to practice.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me give you and everybody listen carefully. I'm going to give you a trick. If the R is difficult for you, I'm going to give you a bit of a trick. This is inside your mouth, your upper teeth, and these are your lower teeth. Now, normally, for me, my R is perfect. And when I make the R sound, the tip of my tongue is pointing to what they call the alveolar ridge. It's pointing, not touching, but it's right there. And I use a lot of power. Perfect R. Now, in America, the R is actually difficult for some children too. So a speech therapist will teach children to make the R sound. And they teach them how to make the sound because in order for you or the child to fix their pronunciation, they need to hear themselves. They need to hear the wrong sound, but they need to hear the right sound too. And then they need to practice. So if a child, an American child, can't do the R sound, the best trick is to tell the child to turn their tongue all the way back into the mouth and almost touch the back. Don't let any skin touch. You can't touch anything, but almost, and use power. It sounds pretty good. Make it longer. Good. That is an R sound. It's not a perfect R, but it is a good R. So, party.
Party.
Make it more R. Make the R long because we're focusing on R. Party.
Party.
More. Go back. Party.
Party.
Excellent. Now let's do the first one. Party.
Party.
Potty.
Party.
Potty.
Party.
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 Great job. Jay, that sounds really good. I'm going to give you a sentence. Hold up. Try that.
The party had no party.
Slow down.
The party had no party.
Better. More R.
The party had no party.
It's good. I'll give you a 70. Out of 100, I'll give you a 70. Listen to me. The party had no potty.
The party had no party.
That was 85. 86. The party had no potty.
The party had no party.
94.
Thank you.
Good job, Jay.
I have a question about fox. The sound AW or short O.
Short
fox.
O.
Fox. Oh.
Yep. Just like potty. Potty, fox, same thing. Okay?
Thank you.
You bet.
How do you pronounce your airport? O'Hara or O'Hara?
O'Hare.
O'Hare? Okay.
Yep, O'Hare.
O'Hare, okay.
By the way, yeah, I'm about that word. I once said, like you said it, alveolar, but actually I was corrected. I was kind of mad, like, what? It's alveolar ridge.
Really?
Yeah. Check this out. Yeah. Merriam-Webster, alveolar. It's not alveolar.
No, there are variations. That's why when you got, yeah, I'll show you. When you check the dictionary online, always check more than one place. So Merriam-Webster first.
Yeah, I checked dictionary.com. I checked Oxford Dictionary. Of course I did this. Actually, the guy told me I'm an American. Like, nobody says alveolar. It's
right,
alveolar.
Alveolar.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And actually, you've said it so many times, like alveolar ridge in your videos, YouTube videos. So I used to hear that one. I just said it.
I'll never be able to.
What are you saying? You see? Yeah.
Alveolar.
I love it.
Surprise, surprise. Merry Christmas.
Okay, so I'll make a YouTube video. Oh my God.
Yeah, of course you can say somewhere in the backwoods Vermont they say alveolar, so yeah.
Where I live
Go
in
there
Wisconsin.
and check it out. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Thank you for telling me.
You bet.
This is, I hope everybody hears this and is happy. I hope you're not disappointed. I hope you're happy. And now you can see that damn Yankees also sometimes
Well,
don't know how to
it
pronounce.
might be the case in Britain. They say it kind of like alveolar. Yeah, there's a site. It's let me see. I'll give you the link. This one, where you can hear native speakers pronouncing some words. And I don't remember. Probably I checked this one there, and some British people they say it alveolar, but all Americans there they said alveolar.
Let's listen quick. They only have 5.
Alveolar.
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 Yeah, you see?
Alveolar.
It's a United Kingdom.
I like the Queen's English suddenly.
Yeah. That's funny.
By the way, Vasi, hopefully you guys have used forvo.com. Excellent place. We can go to, for example, Fox. Just look up the word Fox and see what they have. 13 pronunciations of Fox. So you can see male United States, male UK.
Fox.
Actually, you can see the area where the person is from.
If you click on it, why don't I see the map?
Yeah, there was a map.
There we go.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, so let's so we can go all different sections of America. We'll click on a couple here. This is Fox. This is out by California.
Fox.
So this is, listen, it sounds different. This is northern Texas.
Fox.
The first one sounds more like a short U, like Fox.
Yeah, the second one, definitely. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, which almost sounds like a bad word. Yeah, use Forvo too. Don't trust it because sometimes they got guys just making jokes, so don't trust it. But use it. Absolutely use it, and you'll hear variations and alveola. Alveola. You know why? I'll bet I know why I mispronounce it. Because I became an English teacher in Korea, and Koreans learn British pronunciation. Koreans learn British pronunciation. I'll bet that's what it is. Damn it. Damn it.
Okay, now you know.
Thank you. After 25
You're welcome.
Google Translator pronunciation is very good. Not super, but very good. But remember, Google Translator gives you only one version, so don't only use one. For dictionaries, dictionary.com, Webster for American pronunciation. Check them both. And then for variety, Forvo. Great. I use Dictionary Translator too, especially when listening to other languages, not for English. So I know it's good, but it's not perfect.
This one is also good, just
Macmillan.
in my book. Yeah. You've got British version and an American version. So if you click an American, you always be seeing American versions.
Yes.
And they've got a lot of expressions, a lot of phrasal verbs in a way that is kind of, in my view, more kind of convenient to study.
There you go. Good.
So when you go to dictionary.com, you just they'll show you the kind of the basic verb like take, to take, and then you need to scroll down to the whole bottom of the list, and then you'll see some options like take on, take over, whatever it is. But in Macmillan, you can just choose the right phrasal verb you want to kind of see.
And it'll take you there.
It's much more convenient.
Very good. So for phrasal verbs, Macmillan Dictionary. Looks like a great place.
Well, and I got a lot of those recordings, you know, how a word sounds, so it's pretty clear, and yeah, I also like it. So I always check it out when I want to hear how the word is pronounced. Macmillan is great. Yeah, you gotta choose somewhere in the bottom that you need an American version of it.
Okay.
Scroll down. Scroll down.
Gotta go back to the main page.
No, it's down. It's just a short line.
Here we go. There's a flag at the bottom right.
Yeah, probably.
Lovely. Fantastic.
Yeah, you see, you don't have to go to take and then just to see a lot of those, I know, variations.
Yeah, I don't use it because it's not, as far as I know, it's actually not an American dictionary. But then again,
as I know, it's kind of original in American one.
Was it originally?
They just added British version. Well, as I got it, it is.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. And I was just going to say dictionary.com is not an American though either. That's just an international online dictionary. But my Bible is Webster. I've got two
well,
Websters.
If it comes to online dictionaries, you can check out both, right?
And that's what's nice about the online dictionaries. You can use any one you want. And it looks like Macmillan might be a great place. I've never used them, but it looks like it's pretty good, especially for phrasal verbs. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And sometimes, you know, when you look for some expression you came across, sometimes dictionaries just give you some different explanations how kind of it's used, you know, and you're not sure which one is correct. And I might say Macmillan pretty precise in that point. I mean, explaining how some expression works. Well, no, I don't remember any examples.
No. They give you good examples on how to use it?
No, not examples. Meanings, kind of explanations. Because, you know, when it comes to some common words, they're just all the same in every dictionary, but when you want to see some complicated, convoluted expression, they all give you different explanations, different meanings, all the dictionaries, and that's kind of funny. But you need to stick to someone, right? To some of them.
Very good.
Like when you can see take something on board. Well, it's a pretty easy one. Take something on trust. Well, if you just take a look on some other dictionaries, they all say a little bit different things, like on an expression. Like, and sometimes it's different. When I ask an American, really, what exactly this means, and they explain me, I see just some dictionaries are kind of wrong on it. Maybe it's a dated meaning. Maybe it's just completely wrong.
Maybe sometimes very
that
specific.
happens. Yeah, maybe it's a regional meaning. Right. I don't know, but that happens all the time.
Great, excellent information. MacmillanDictionary.com. Thanks, Paulo. You guys have a fantastic week, and I'll be back in 2 weeks. It looks horrible, my God. Thank you very much. We have one more hangout before New Year's, so I hope that you're all able to join me. Thank you so much, guys. Have a fantastic
Thank you. Have a great week.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Goodbye, everyone. Take care.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Have a great weekend.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye.
you guys.
Take care.
See you soon, guys. Gonna run some tests on that program that join me for you, okay?
Merci. Obrigado.
Yep.
Take care, Paulo.
I'm gonna save that 150 bucks.
See you, Mohammed.
See you later.
Take care, Paulo.
Yep. You're welcome.